Found my pastor on Grindr, so I just came from black churches. You know what black church is? Black church is much better than any other church. Black church is, all right, people of the congregation, today we're going to talk about them bad children. Then there's a big lady in the front with a hat, and she's old, and she's like, that's black church. Black church got coffee, chitlins, got pig's feet everywhere, people jumping up, hooting and hollering at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's black church. It's beautiful. There's 2 services most of the time. It's an amazing thing. And a preacher is asking for donations. He's bald-headed, usually with glasses. And the fact that he's bald-headed should have gave it away, because no grown man would naturally go bald-headed. He did that because he's naturally a top. I can feel that in his soul. So I come home after, going to black church, minding my black business. And I'm scrolling through Grindr, just seeing what's perusing, seeing my options here. And I see somebody that is interesting. He messaged me and said, "You cute." I said, "Am I?" He said, "I know you." I said, "You know me?" Most people know me. I'm thinking it's from TikTok or something like that, right? That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm thinking. He says, "No, I know who you are." I said, "Okay, that's cool. You know my soul. You know my business. You know my variety. You know how my operations go. You understand? You Sherlock Holmes in it. I'm Carmen Sandiego. You don't know where I'm at." He says, "No, I've seen you today. You see me today. I'm looking around. What, huh? You got a third eye or something? You sniping me from the rooftop? I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. You see me. I've seen myself too. I got mirrors. You in my mirror? You a mirror person?" He said, "No, I was at church." "You was at church? Oh, that's cool. That's great. I be at places." And I said, "I was not at church." He said, "No, you were there. I can tell by your hair." I said, "Dang it. Caught me. Can't really hide that. Can't really hide that. It's part of me. It's what I am." I said, "Okay, what about it?" He said, "Don't judge me. I'm going to send a picture." He sent a picture of his bubble butt. And I said, I've seen this before. I know these roads. I built these roads. Wait a minute. I've seen this ass. Where have I seen these cheeks before? Where have I seen to and fro? Where have I seen these brown buttocks? Wait a minute. And I think back. I go inside of my mind palace and I begin to grip the cheeks. That's my pastor. I know these roads. Wait a second. Oh, I know who you are. You're the pastor. He says, "You could tell just from the butt pic?" I said, "I know that chocolate starfish from anywhere. I know what you are. I know who you are." He says, "Yeah, you cute though." And I said, "Interesting." I said, "Let's not talk about this ever." He said, "Okay." And then next church service, he's looking at me strange. Why is he looking at me strange? He decided this week that he was going to point out his wife and how much he loves her. I said, maybe they're in an open relationship. So I asked him after service, "Are you guys in an open relationship?" He said, "It's closed." I said, "Oh, it's not open for business?" "Oh, then what was your business on Grindr then? What's going on there?" I told his wife they immediately had a falling out in a fight in the middle of church, and it turned a Black Sunday Night Raw. It was nuts. It was beautiful. He hates me to this day. I think about him a lot. So, yeah.